on one of our favorite crops to grow. That, besides
Mushroom.
garlic, right? Mushrooms. It's our favorite crop to grow because it's super easy. It is one of the most delicious foods that we love to add to our culinary dishes. That, besides garlic, right? Last year we inoculated this front kitchen garden in late spring, like June. June can still be spring. The latest you can go in spring. And we are adding 10 more pounds
Of mushrooms.
Of spawn to this front kitchen garden. They do really well in wood chips. They do well in straw as well. So if you have raised beds, they will do very well in raised beds with a mixture of straw and wood chips. But since we already wood chip garden, this is just perfect. So we plant them among the rows, within the rows, and we harvest them throughout spring and fall. Early in the morning when the house is quiet, everyone is still sleeping, and I run down to the garden and I pick my mushrooms. I turn the griddle on and get some fresh spring green onions out of the greenhouse.
And little tiny wine cap mushrooms.
And these little wine cap mushrooms.
And asparagus.
And some asparagus.
If it's open time.
And I make us some beautiful breakfast, don't I?
And when I wake up and go downstairs, I sometimes see the griddle going with tons of butter.
Oh, lots of butter and fresh cut sourdough bread. So the problem with the challenge, I shouldn't say the problem, but the challenge with the wine cap mushrooms is they stay within the space that you plant them or inoculate. But what we're finding now, as we're having a spring harvest, that they're extending out into our walkways. So we have to be a little bit more mindful of where we walk. But then I think to myself, okay, so that is spawn for the next year, and so it's going to continue to re-inoculate itself for 2 to 3 years. So this is something we're probably going to do maybe every other year, or maybe every year. I don't know, maybe inoculate. That would be a lot of mushrooms. But we love to gift the excess to our friends and family that visit. It's just a joy that we have here. So if we can gift some excess mushrooms, that would be absolutely glorious for those mushroom lovers. You're either a mushroom lover or a mushroom hater. I don't know. What are you? So the key to mushrooms is moisture, shade. So it's a really great companion crop that you can grow, because you can grow them underneath tomatoes, underneath your blackberry bushes, anywhere
in your
that's
home.
shady. Really well, you can grow mushrooms inside. Some people do. And that's a conversation for another time. But yeah, you can grow them among all of your other crops, which is a beautiful thing. So I'll leave all the details of where we order from, Field and Forest. We have ordered from them before. We have started shiitake mushrooms. We have started with those first. They're a little bit more labor intensive. And these are super easy if you're a first-time gardener, first-time homesteader, or first time to mushrooms. These are easy and super yummy. So if you can't get them for spring, definitely inoculate your garden in fall. So you inoculate either spring or fall. So put it on your homestead wish list, dream list, manifestation list, whatever you call it, and make sure you get these mushrooms in the ground because they are so yummy and so delicious.
We got a little rain today, and on my walk home from work, it's mushroom heaven.
We planted last night's mushroom spawn. Perfect timing. We looked at the weather and said, we got to get these in the ground now because today had rained. And so when you have rain and then you have sunshine and you have a little rain, you get these beautiful flushes of mushrooms. And so Hannah and I just came down, and there were mushrooms where there were not mushrooms before. And so we harvested a beautiful, wonderful basket of mushrooms that we're going to use for breakfast tomorrow morning. The girls are already scheming. This morning, Grace made a pot of scrambled eggs with mushrooms and greenhouse onions. So make sure you're planting them in an area that gets plenty of moisture, and if it doesn't, make sure you are watering those mushroom spawn or that area daily. So on days that are hot and dry here, we have a sprinkler going. But nature did its thing today and watered the mushroom spawn that we had just planted last night. It's going to be beautiful. And we're reaping the harvest that we planted last spring, and we're going to reap the harvest in the fall, I think, in abundance. Oh my word. Okay, so last year we joked that this was like crunchy granola. So we ordered this from Field and Forest. They are incredible. So as soon as you get it, you have to put it in the fridge until you are ready to plant. Last year I got one of these and it gave us an abundance. I'm not quite sure why I ordered 2 of them. I love mushrooms and we use them in a lot of meals and a lot of dishes. And we love to gift them when people come and visit. So they are super helpful. Anytime you call, they will help you troubleshoot. They will help you just understand more about mushrooms and mushroom spawn and what to do when you get your mushroom spawn, or if you're looking for more education. So check them out. Let's get to it. I'll leave all the details of where to get your mushroom spawn in the links below. Field and Forest has graciously offered all of our followers and viewers a $5 off, $25 or more till June 15th. You can find that coupon code in the links below in the show notes. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this channel, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Feel free to share it with any of your homestead friends and family.